Good afternoon, everyone. This is Thursday, the 11th day of June 2026. Yesterday, I reported about the plane that landed on the second Niger Bridge Road, close to Asaba, Ibuzo to be precise, and about the information of the plane, the operators, and so on and so forth. And I promise that if there is any further information about the plane, that I will come back for it. Like I said yesterday, the occurrence was shocking, and the stories around the plane was not matching. The only thing we knew that yesterday that we didn't see anything incriminating about the plane. Okay, so this morning, the regulation authority, that is the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, they have issued statement and they have banned the plane not to fly again. They have grounded the plane. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has granted a privately operated aircraft and suspended its operator's permit after the plane reportedly landed on a roadway near Asaba Delta State before departing for Lagos without regulatory approval. So this is what the Channels Television is reporting this morning, and you can see the title of the article published by Channels Television. NCAA grounds aircraft over unauthorized flight after landing on Delta Road. So it went further to explain a lot of things. And it reads that the aviation regulator disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday, describing the aircraft's subsequent departure as a violation of the Nigerian civil aviation regulations. According to the NCAA, the aircraft was involved in an occurrence near Asaba after conducting a missed approach while attempting to land at the airport. So, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority is saying that this flight was scheduled to land at Asaba Airport. So, it was a shocking thing that this flight was landed on a road. On a road. Now, I have a problem, and I believe that is the problem almost everybody from around the world is talking about. From Ibuzo, there, by the way, Asaba International Airport is 2 kilometers away from where this plane stopped. I mean, just 2 kilometers. So, what is it called? The pilot will be seeing the airport from where he stopped. He will be seeing the airport from where he stopped. So if it's an occurrence or you miss a radar, did you miss your brain? You must be seeing the airport. I know these areas very well, okay? I know the areas very well. Where this plane landed is just very close to the airport. So if you miss radar, you could have seen the airport and control yourself to the airport. It is more easier to land in the airport than to land in that narrow dualized road. Something is not catching up. And they have seized the plane now. The aviation authority seized the plane, collect the license of the operator, and investigations are still ongoing. But in Nigeria, I'm always afraid of any investigation because if it is connected to superior, so-called elite or superior people in Nigeria, you will not find anything out of the investigation. Now, another thing that came again is that some people claim that they came down from the plane. Some people claim that they came down from the plane and they were taken to Asaba Airport, because I am telling you what someone who came there, who saw the plane and went there, an eyewitness I spoke to, he said some persons came down from the plane. Some persons came down from the plane. So I got more confused because when it comes to security, airport security, landing in an unauthorized place, is a security matter. It's a national security matter. If you try that in other country, you will go to life imprisonment. I'm not joking. You will go to life imprisonment in the sense that if you are carrying drugs, if you are carrying weapon, if you are carrying anything, landing outside the airport, you are already free. And guess what? The plane dropped people there and the people left. The plane dropped people there and the people left. Because if it is in the airport, maybe you have some things, the airport security will check you and so on and so forth. They said the plane dropped people there and the people left. So I was telling this guy to come to my live section, let me interview him about what he saw. But he said no, and I understand, okay? I understand everybody's trying to be careful in Nigeria, not to come and put yourself in trouble. That is what people do say. But I don't believe that talking about what you see will put you in trouble. I don't think so. Anyway, the plane has been confirmed that it was going to Asaba Airport, and the plane dropped near Asaba Airport, just 2 kilometers away, and offload people there, disembark. It's not supposed to be so. The plane supposed to fly, go back to the airport there, or call the airport authority. He needed a permission. Security will come. Then those people will come down. They will even search the plane. So that was what happened yesterday. I think it's important we just visit the Channel Television's report for some some clarity or clearer understanding about this. Okay. All right. The aviation regulator disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday, describing the aircraft subsequent departure as a violation of the Nigerian civil aviation regulations. According to the NCAA, the aircraft was involved in an occurrence near Asaba after conducting a misapproach while attempting to land at the airport. Okay. While attempting to land at the airport. So the aircraft was attempting to land at the airport. He landed on the road. It said that on available information indicates that the aircraft executed the missed approach at about 7:43 a.m. local time before reportedly landing on a roadway in the Ogwashiku area near Asaba. By the way, that area is not Ogwashiku area, it is Ibuzo. It is Ibuzo. Now, the agency said all occupants safely exited the aircraft and were transported by road. Safely exited from the aircraft and were transported by road. So people came to pick them out. So that is to say that what the eyewitness told us was not wrong. He told us that people came down from the plane and they left. It's not supposed to be so. He said that the aircraft had 4 crew members on board and no injuries were reported. However, the NCAA said preliminary findings reveal that the aircraft later departed the location and returned to Lagos without obtaining the required regulatory clearance. Preliminary information available to the authority indicates that the aircraft subsequently departed the location at approximately 11:02 GMT, that is Greenwich Mean Time, and returned to Lagos without obtaining the requisite regulatory approval. So, the action constitute violation of law. So because of that, they grounded the plane, they seized the plane, and they seized the permit of the operator. Anyway, let us believe that there is nothing fishy about it. There is nothing incriminating about it. Let us believe that it is just an accident. Let us believe that it is just something that it didn't work out. It's just a movement that didn't work out. Let us just believe the stories they are telling us. Okay. Let us just believe it and let it bygone. But that is not a story that was adding up at all. Not at all. I'm not a pilot, but I know that if there is a problem like that, flying back to the airport is more easier. Or you wait for the authority to give you permit to fly before they will tell you, okay, you cannot fly. If not, they will tell you, okay, just fly, turn around like 3 minutes to 5 minutes in the air, land in Asaba airport. Let us even check the plane, whether the plane is okay. The plane landed on a road that they have not tied, that they use all this concrete cement to do. It's not smooth. It's not a runway. Like what I said yesterday, I said for the pilot to take that risk of departing again from there, and even the risk of landing there when you are seeing the airport, you landed on the road, meaning there is something that is more important than the risk. That was my logical conclusion yesterday. Because before you take any risk, you are taking the risk for something that is more important than that thing you are about to take the risk for. That was my logical conclusion yesterday. Anyway, it is what it is, I just hope that everything ends here, and tomorrow they will not tell us that they have arrested 3 people, 5 people who came with drugs. They have arrested people who came with ammunition there. We don't want to hear that tomorrow. Let us just believe that everything is fine.